Hello Revit users, it's your favorite structural engineer again, and today we will cover the basics of creating a roof. So let's open up a Revit project, and while you're in the plan view, let's navigate to the Architecture tab and select Roof. If you hit the drop down arrow, you're gonna see different options how you can create your roof. For today, let's stick by roof by footprint. Here, as we already used to see, when we're creating a walls, floors or roofs, we have this modifying tab where we can select different shapes how we want to create our roof. So let's go with the rectangle and let's create our roof like this. Of course, I would like to have a slope, for example, in this direction, right? So I can select those two lines, and here we have an option to define slope. When you hit it, the slope property is active. So let's type in, let's say, 15 degrees. Once you're done with this, we can finish edit mode. And if you want to see your roof, let's go to the 3D view. And here it is. So there is another way how we can create a slope for our roof. And it is similar as we created one in floors. So let's go to our plan view, let's select our roof and edit footprint. I don't want to create a slope using define slope mark over here, so let's untick it, but let's create a slope using slope arrows. When creating a slope arrow in the roof boundary, it is necessary for the tail of the slope arrow to be directly on a boundary of the roof. So if you want to create two slopes, you would need to create arrows like this. And now, let's select those arrows and change the constraint to slope. And let's type in, let's say, the same 15 degrees that it was before. Hit apply and finish the edit mode. And in 3D view, we can see that our slope is the same as it was before. As we already know, we can create additional layers to our roof. To do that, let's select roof. And you already know, let's go to edit type. I want to duplicate this roof type, let's say Ingenium Mind 1, and let's edit the structure. I want to have an insulation layer and finishing layer, let's say. So finishing layer is going to be on the exterior side of our roof, and I want to change it to finish. And in the interior side, I'm going to create an insulation layer, which is going to be a substrate. Let's say, let's add some thickness to it. Let's say, and let's add additional material. It's going to be insulation. Rigid insulation will do the job. And here I want to have timber. Let's be sustainable. Let's load it in our project and simply double click on it and hit OK. Now we created our different type with additional layers. Here we can scroll down to see different options we can change. For example, slope. It is changeable via instance parameters. We can change rafter cut over here to, let's say, plumb like this. So there's different ways how you can modify the roof. To create an opening to our roof, let's navigate to the structural tab over here, and under opening section, let's select vertical, for example. Revit will ask us to select roof, floor, ceiling or soffit. So let's select roof and let's draw a shape. For us, it will be easier to draw it if we go to the side plan view. Here we can see the outline of our roof, and let's say I want to have an opening over here. And this is it. I would love to show you how we can create a roof in a different way. So let's navigate to Architecture tab, and under drop down arrow by roof, we can see a roof by extrusion. So it lets us to create a roof by extruding a profile that we sketch. So to do that, we would need to have a work plane selected. So it's going to be simpler for us, for example, if we draw a wall over here and we'll use it as our work plane. So let's see like this. And now, when you go to the Architecture tab and select Roof by Extrusion, we can pick a plane. So hit OK, and let's pick this wall's face as our working plane. Let's select Roof Reference Level, let's say Level 2, and here, from the right side, we can draw our profile sketch, let's say like this, and hit Finish Edit Mode, and it creates our roof. When we select it, we have shape handles over here, so we can drag and drop the way as we want. The same way as we can always edit the footprint over here, the same way here we can change Edit Profile. So let's say I want to have a different profile. Let's create something more uncommon, say like this. And here it is. When we're creating a roof, you can see that there are different options how we can create it. So we tried footprint and extrusion. As well, we can create a roof by face, but it is more complex way how to do it. So we'll skip this and we'll take a look at it in the next videos. There you can see as well you can create a soffit, fascia and gutters. But for today, thank you for watching. I hope you like it, and hit like and subscribe, and see you in other videos.